Have you ever wondered why billions of people wear a tiny metal band to symbolize eternal love? The story behind wedding rings is darker and more fascinating than you might think. The tradition of wedding rings is over 4,800 years old, but its origins aren't as romantic as you'd imagine. In fact, they began as symbols of ownership and control. Today, I'll show you how this ancient symbol of possession transformed into the ultimate emblem of love. The ancient Egyptians were the first to wear wedding rings, but they weren't made of gold. They used braided rushes and reeds. Why? Because they believed the circle represented eternity, no beginning, no end. And here's where it gets interesting. The hole in the center of the ring had a special meaning. But it was the Romans who added a controversial twist to this tradition. Rings became legal symbols of ownership. The husband literally claimed his wife with an iron ring. Yes, iron. Gold would come much later. During the Middle Ages, rings took on a new meaning. The church transformed their symbolism from possession to sacred commitment. And this is where things get really interesting. Did you know diamond rings are a relatively new tradition? In 1938, one company forever changed how we view engagement rings. In 1938, De Beers transformed the engagement ring industry forever with what would become the most brilliant marketing campaign in history. Before this, only 10% of engagement rings contained diamonds. But they hired an advertising agency with one mission: make diamonds the only acceptable symbol of love. Their immortal slogan, "A diamond is forever," didn't just sell diamonds, it created an entirely new tradition. The campaign's genius lay in its psychological manipulation. De Beers convinced young men that a diamond's size reflected their love's depth and even established the rule that an engagement ring should cost exactly 2 months' salary, a tradition they completely fabricated. The results? Within 3 years, diamond ring sales skyrocketed by 50%, and today, over 80% of American brides receive a diamond engagement ring. That's the incredible power of marketing at work. So the next time you see a wedding ring, remember, this tiny metal circle has evolved from a symbol of ownership to one of eternal love. It's fascinating how symbols can evolve and take on new meanings. What other wedding traditions would you like to learn about? Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories about the traditions that shape our lives.